beginning of it, the beginning of the episode, because we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of On
It
It. You got
is
me. You got Devin. It's the beginning of the episode. Um, and we got a lot to
midnight
talk about.
GST. Who uses GST? I don't know. I don't know.
What is GST? Is that what do you? Is that some smart guy shit? What is that? Why did it throw that at me right away?
GST is that even what it's called? What is the time zone? I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
G
look,
something.
you threw me way off there. But welcome back. Brand new episode. We do have some stuff to talk about, like Thursday night football, like some week 8 predictions, like some fantasy football. I got a little quip for Florida, Georgia, and we have a best brackets in the NFL, best NFL uniform bracket. 64 uniforms.
That we did not already do, and we don't even. We don't know.
We have
who we
no
could have
clue.
picked.
We have no clue who's gonna win it yet.
I think it was the Falcons 2023 jerseys.
I think it was the Philadelphia Eagles throwback yellow baby blues. That's who I think is going to win that bracket for sure.
I think it was the Falcons orange uniforms.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. You make some. All right, cool. Michael Vick.
Did you get it?
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so
it's a terrible joke.
now that
It's so dumb.
yeah, I got you. Okay. Fuck, you threw me all off. All right.
I did.
We got to talk Thursday night
football. I thought you were on a flight of stairs. I heard you're pregnant.
We got. All right. Can we just talk?
I can't say this stuff.
Can we just talk Thursday night football?
Yeah.
Bills beat the Bucs, but
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Look, they won. They won. They balled. They did their thing. But I really am not convinced that Buffalo is like when we're talking top
a powerhouse.
Tier, when we're talking like top tier, like 2 or 3 team tier.
I think they're low A tier.
I don't think they make the cut for the highest tier, bro.
No,
like because I was going in this game going like, all right, Baker can maybe compete with like some younger guys. He's not gonna beat a vet, and then he loses to Desmond Ritter, and then he goes in here and I mean, shit. The Broncos have a terrible offensive line, so he was fighting for his life out there, but.
That is fair.
I still like the way he played. Now here's the thing. I hate to be that guy.
Well, they don't have a run game, so that's
0.
What they said before the game. They were like, they're just gonna play deep on the Bucs and make them throw a bunch of short passes, and
well, I mean, they were, but shit, playing deep, sure, but they were pressuring the shit out of Baker.
That is true.
But I will say that, I mean, that Hail Mary at the end. Let's be real. There's probably pass interference on every Hail Mary.
I 100% agree.
But that doesn't mean it shouldn't be called when it's blatant. When like
I understand.
When there are terrible pass interference flags thrown. Like there are
that is true.
I mean, there's a screenshot of Mike Evans just being sandwiched between two Buffalo
before
defenders.
the ball's even
I mean
near the ground.
If you want to talk just rule book, the Bucs should have gotten a play at the goal line.
I mean, I know the NFL has been like this for a long time, but all flags seem to be situational at this point.
Yeah, but like what? So
like it's not across the board that
if that was Buffalo,
a pass interference is a pass interference.
If that was Buffalo and that was Stephon Diggs sandwich, you're saying the flag might have been thrown?
I'm saying it could have, but I mean at the same time, what was that game where that ball was thrown over his head? Was that that was Colts Browns last week?
Yeah,
it was a completely uncatchable ball. And the refs got together and were like, "Oh, catchable, pass interference." You're like, "No, not even close."
Yeah,
but you got a 6'5" Mike Evans, who the only way to defend him in a situation like that is to fucking tackle him.
But that's
I
not how
guess.
you play football. And it's all and
No,
all and another thing is refs should be able to come together after a play when a flag's not thrown and decide if they can throw a flag. And
I agree.
I know it very rarely happens. So for anybody that's like, well, it happened in 2019 and it's like, yeah, I know. Sometimes they'll throw a late flag for intentional grounding or roughing the pass, stuff like
Sure.
that. But I'm talking like, if one ref saw something and then they come together and they're like, yo, I saw that too. All right, drop that late flag.
Now, now,
Holding, pass interference, whatever you want to call it.
exactly. Now, I know that the whole reviewing pass interference thing did not work, but at least get together when something's blatant like this and then doesn't get called. Also, Chris Godwin just didn't turn around
But yeah, yeah,
until the ball was next to him.
that's another thing.
Like, you got to backpedal your ass into that end zone.
Yeah, you turn around, you probably catch the game-winning touchdown.
Because he had one dude on him. All you got to do is step to his right. Now,
Which
it's much easier
can
said
we
than
just
done.
talk
I'm
about?
talking like I'm good at football.
Yes, but we're also not giving Baker the credit he deserves because
He dropped a beautiful ball in there.
he
That was a
dropped
dot.
one of the greatest. I mean, that was like some Aaron Rodgers
That's an
shit.
A-Rod.
Like that
Yeah.
was like dime. Like that was like. I mean, Chris Godwin
Two
turned
two
around and
yards
was
into
like
the end zone. The
beautiful.
ball's 2 yards into the end
I
zone.
mean,
It's coming down at a punt
he
angle.
rainbowed that shit. I mean,
Yeah.
he
What was it, like 55 yards?
it was ridiculous.
Crazy.
And before that, Baker was making some throws that got dropped, and it's all year. I've seen some throws that I've seen some
Now
balls
Baker's missing throws. I
for
saw
sure,
some in
but
this
I've
game.
seen some balls that I have seen Mike Evans and Chris Godwin catch harder, make harder catches than some of the balls
Sure.
that I've seen them drop from Baker throughout the season. But I won't take that
Agreed.
away
Like
from
Mike
Baker.
Evans.
Baker is still mediocre, but I'm still standing on the fact that it's like, bro, you can't give me 15 quarterbacks hands down better than him in the league. I really don't think 15, 16 quarterbacks hands down better than him. I really don't think you can. If it wasn't for all that flack and drama in Cleveland,
He'd still be there.
which was a lot of off the field bullshit, and just the fact that it's the Cleveland Browns. I mean,
And then all three of those guys are gone.
yeah, and now he's in a situation where they just had Tom fucking Brady.
Yeah.
And now it's Baker Mayfield. So it's like, yeah, obviously he's under a microscope. But I think I'm not buying into Buffalo. I think the Bucs can
Well,
play
Buffalo's had just such a fucking. I think they do this a lot, but this year has been especially weird. Like, I thought that they were just beating. Like, they lose to the Jets, beat the Raiders convincingly, beat us convincingly, beat the Dolphins convincingly, then lose to the Jags, then lose to the Patriots. It's weird.
barely beat the Bucs.
Barely beat the Bucs,
I'll
barely beat the
say
Giants.
the Bucs had plenty of opportunities. Um they compete they're competitive enough to still win their division. They'll win the NFC South.
For
Um
sure. But,
but
I mean, I think you give. This is a team, I think, if you give it a little bit more time and maybe a decent running back,
to
they
me,
can
like
do all right.
I'm looking at this game. It made to me the losing team came out looking better than the winning team. If that makes any sense.
Agreed.
If
Well,
that
in
if it
in
makes any
terms
sense.
of
Just looking at the like
expectations,
yeah, yes. Okay, expectations,
like
sure.
a team that is listed so highly, especially in the AFC, should be putting the absolute work into these Bucs. But the offense just doesn't seem to be fully locking right now.
But I mean, with that being said, we do start off 1-0. Both pick Buffalo, and we need to get into the rest of our predictions. First game, we got Texans versus Panthers. Um, I mean,
The
I'm going.
AFC South matchup of the century.
Nope, not at all. But
I got a fucking weak dude. I'm so dumb. Every team in the South divisions, I mix AFC
but
NFC.
it is Stroud versus Bryce Young. That is a little interesting. But
Come on,
I'm going Houston. Um,
Texans every
Houston
day
is
of the
just a
week.
way better team. The Panthers are absolute garbage.
The Panthers will win a game this year, but not this week.
Yeah, maybe the last week of the season. I really don't
Maybe they need
know.
to hire Lovie Smith so they can win the last week.
Sure. We got Rams versus Cowboys. Now, let me ask you a question, Devin. Does Dallas separate themselves from being mid, or is this a mid matchup?
This is a mid matchup all day. And this is one that the Rams can for sure win.
The Rams can win, but I don't think they will. I'm going Dallas.
I got the Rams. I think this is the game that the Rams will win.
I don't know. The Rams couldn't beat fucking Pittsburgh. I think Cowboys come. I think they come in
That's fair.
off their bye week fresh. I think I think they get it done.
I
Vikings versus
don't.
Packers.
You know, Dak's thrown 6 touchdowns this year.
Okay.
But
The
we
fuck
got to
does
not
that
throw
mean?
10 interceptions. He's going to throw a couple more interceptions.
So if he throws
I
like
hope.
9, he throws 9 touchdowns, 9 picks. He's like happy.
I think he's going for the 9 for 9, dude. He's
He'll
going
be
for that
happy if he does
Jameis.
that. Vikings versus Packers.
Oh,
I'm going
Vikings, dude.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, the Packers suck.
Vikings have won 2 straight, I think.
The
Yes, they
Vikings,
just beat the Niners.
the Packers suck. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
The Packers do suck.
Jordan Love
Aaron
is not
Jones, who
good.
cares if he's playing? I don't give a shit.
I need to just remind everybody every episode that he's not Brett Favre. He's not gonna be Aaron Rodgers. It's not gonna happen. Y'all gonna be shopping for a new quarterback next year. I promise. But look forward to it. It'll be fun.
And all this just to spite Aaron Rodgers. What a bunch of bitches, dude.
Saints versus
They could have
Colts.
drafted anybody. Ooh, this is disgusting. Here we go with the Souths again.
Look,
this game is going to be very close, but because they suck. Now, which defense is worse? I think the Colts' defense is worse.
yeah. I'm leaning Saints. Just like
But
a smidge.
this one is like a 51-49 type of
Yeah,
probability.
but it's like Derek Carr's got. I don't know, bro. I just feel like the Saints they gotta get one done. I think they beat the Colts. They beat the Colts. I think they beat the
I hope
Colts.
so.
You
I don't
going New
really care.
Orleans?
Yeah, I'm going New Orleans, but again, I don't care.
All
But
right.
I mean, maybe we can get some Minshew magic for some Winston.
Is Jameis
What's a
even? Is Jameis
no?
even healthy?
I hope they pull Derek Carr.
You know, I'd love to see Jameis play, for sure, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We have Patriots Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
It's a must win.
they they're coming off of what, a loss, I believe. They're coming off of that
Who, the Dolphins?
the Eagles loss.
Yes.
Miami's coming off, and then New England's coming off of that Buffalo win.
Which was a.
Now I'm not gonna
I
lie.
would love to say it's a fluke, but Buffalo is shitting their pants right now.
If New England pulls off this dub, this is
They're
exactly like
officially a thorn.
this is exactly what I mean by
It's
thorn.
what you said,
It's
yeah.
exactly what I was saying by thorn. But I don't think so. I don't think it happens. I think Miami. I think they get it done. They get it
I
done.
think they can be a thorn in the Jets for sure,
Oh, 100. Well, yeah, the
and the
Jets.
Bills.
I mean, the Jets. I mean, we're going to talk about that in a second. But I mean, they're pretty screwed.
I just hope that the Dolphins don't get beat by Mac Jones and fucking Boo Boo Smith
But
Shoestrings.
speaking of the Jets, we have Jets versus Giants. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want the Jets to win just because I'm kind of
Let's do
like,
it.
I kind of want to see them sneak into the playoffs and buy into this Aaron Rodgers will be healthy thing.
Yeah, and then lose in the
I
playoffs
get it.
with
He's going to
healthy
lose in the
Aaron Rodgers.
playoffs. I'm just looking forward to this scenario happening where
Yes.
it's kind of like a Peyton Manning thing, but like Aaron Rodgers is going to come back and not be like a zombie. on the field. Because by the
Yes.
time Peyton Manning was back in Super Bowl 50, he was like hanging on by a thread.
Yeah. Well, the more I
Um,
think about that Super Bowl, the more it feels like it was just like, hey, you want another one? Have
yeah.
him?
The way the Panthers played that game, Brock Osweiler could have went out and fucking won that game. It
For
really didn't
sure.
matter.
But you sent me that thing earlier that said that Tyrod is taking the starting job from Daniel. Now, Daniel Jones has a neck injury.
I don't
Now,
care.
maybe that means a brain injury. This
I
guy's
don't
dumb as a
care.
brick.
Maybe because his neck
Um,
is that fucking long,
it
it's a
could be.
pretty
I think there's a
easy
lot of
part of
blood
his
flow
body
that's
to
not
injure.
hitting his brain. Um, yeah, I think this would be a massive win for the Jets. I'm not sure how much the Giants have left in their season. They barely beat us last week. They should not have won. Now, my only problem with the Jets are sort of these little woes they got going on. The Dalvin Cook trade, the other guy who wants a trade. I don't know his name. I don't think that's going to be too big of a factor.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think this is where the Jets sort of show that they can beat a shitty team.
I am gonna go Jets as well, but I will say as a diehard Ravens fan, it is great to see that Tyrod Taylor
Your
is
boy.
not only playing in the NFL, like he's the coach is coming out and announcing like this is our starting quarterback. He
Well,
he
I
was
don't know if that's true.
listen, it's true.
Well, this week,
If Tyrod Taylor is still playing football in December, I don't want to hear shit.
that is fair.
I don't want
But
to hear
they
shit.
just paid
Look,
this guy $30+ million.
hear me out though. Hear me out though. I watched this man Tyrod Taylor ride the bench for a long time. No, I've always fucked with Tyrod Taylor, but then he goes to the Chargers, gets stabbed in his lung, loses his spot to this kid
That
Justin
is, yeah.
Herbert, who comes out and balls and never gets a chance to play for the Chargers again. And now
He was a
he's
Bill for
starting
a while.
quarterback for the Giants, but I don't think he gets the dub. I don't think he gets the dub, sadly.
No, he got his dub last week.
Falcons versus
Now
Titans.
with already in
But
this
go ahead.
week, I feel like we could blow it out of the water and do great, or we could be wrong every time.
Yeah, no, like another like 7-6 like week.
I
It
think it
could
could be
be
worse. I think
it
with
could be
the way
bad.
my predictions look right now, I think I could win maybe 4 games.
It definitely could be bad. Again, it's a lot of these games are I don't know. A lot of these games are a little wishy washy. But we got Jags Steelers.
It's
First of
another one
all,
of those weird ones.
I need the Steelers to lose. I need them to
The
start
fact that they're
losing.
fucking 4-2.
Like I need them to. I get it. Sure, they could finish 9-8, whatever, and have a winning season or finish without a losing record. But I need them to lose this game. I need the Jags to come out, grab their fucking balls, and say we are the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we are like that. And I'm going with
Or whatever
Jacksonville.
that means.
I'm going with Jacksonville. Jacksonville will beat the Pittsburgh
I'm
Steelers.
going with Jacksonville as well, but again, this defense isn't bad. They're good.
Falcons
The
Titans.
problem is their offense. Who?
Falcons Titans.
Ugh. Now
Led
Derrick
by
Henry,
what's his name?
Desmond.
Uh no, Levi Willis or Will Levis. I said
Oh, Will.
Levi Willis.
That's
Will Levis. That was super close.
that was
Levi Willis,
well. It
Will
was the
Levis.
opposite, but it was
Yeah,
perfect.
Will Levis.
What world do we live in that the Titans are 2-4 and the Falcons are 4? How the fuck did the Falcons get to be 4-3?
Look, it might sound crazy, but I think the Falcons win. Will Levis.
This is Will
Will
Levis's
Levis is
first game,
he's
and
gonna
he's going to
come
be
out.
sharing with Malik Willis.
He's just gonna come out in his debut and beat the Falcons. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I'm rocking with Atlanta. I think
And
Desmond
his
Ritter.
girlfriend broke up with him.
I think the. Oh, maybe because he
Gia.
puts Maybe because he puts mayonnaise in his coffee.
Nah, I think he's just not. Yeah, he
I don't.
went from being a
Yeah.
no. He went from being Kentucky's starting quarterback to Tennessee's third string, well, second string kind of.
I don't want to be like I don't want to turn it into this type of podcast, but you're a terrible woman if you go, "Oh, you're a quarterback in the NFL, but you don't start." Like
See,
that's
but
like that's a little crazy to me. I don't think
she's
that's
making money now, dude. She's got
who.
brand deals.
I don't know who you're talking about. Fuck her. I have no clue who you're talking about. You're about to make me pick Tennessee just because of this bitch. I don't know who you're talking about.
no,
Fuck her. I don't give a shit. Um, I'm going.
I
I'm going to
agree,
Atlanta.
but
Yeah,
I
this is the
fucking hate
woman. This
Atlanta,
is the
dude.
woman. This is the woman you're vouching for. Out of all women, you can. This who you're gonna stand up for? Will Levis's ex girlfriend. Bro,
Yeah.
fuck her. Fuck her. Atlanta's winning. Fuck that bitch. Eagles Commanders. Tell me how bad it's gonna be.
No. Hold on. I don't know who I'm picking.
That's fine. I'm going Atlanta. I want
I
to know
don't.
how bad. I want to know how bad Washington's gonna lose.
All right. Did we figure out this Bijan situation though? Why is he not playing?
He
They
is
did win
playing.
without him last week.
What are you talking about?
Well, he took 3 snaps last week
No, he's playing.
at the
He's
end of the
playing.
game.
I don't know what's going on, man, but hopefully he plays. All right.
All right, Falcons. Fuck
I
Will
gotta.
Levis.
I kind of. I need him to play a little bit. But look, yeah, no, I'm going Atlanta. Are you going Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm going Atlanta. Fuck it. Fuck you, Shane.
Eagles, Commanders. Um, I mean, how bad is it gonna be? Are y'all gonna lose by 30, 25,
I think
37?
we're gonna win.
You want me to put you down as Washington?
No.
Okay, you so you're going with Philly?
Yeah, but I mean, we could lose by 35, 45. We could lose by 50. But
Yeah,
in
yeah.
all honesty, I don't think the
I mean, y'all should have
Eagles
beat
are
that. Y'all should have beat them last time y'all played.
agreed. I don't think the Eagles are full capacity or full offensive juggernaut. But for us, Sam Howell kind of sucks.
Yeah. Come on. Let's say don't. Philly's winning this game. Philly's winning this
Sam Howell
game. Philly's
sucks
winning
a
this
lot,
game.
actually.
Brown Seahawks. I don't know why, but this game seems interesting.
Of course, it'll be interesting.
Once
But I got the
again,
Seahawks.
I need these AFC North teams to start losing.
I could give a fuck about the AFC North, but I think the Seahawks
Oh,
got this
I give a
game.
huge fuck because we have the Steelers who are 4-2, and you have the Browns who are without Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun's
Fucking,
not playing again.
they've won the last 2 games without him.
Well, I know, but that doesn't mean you take away your quarterback.
But I'm saying if he don't play this game, PJ Walker might go out there and beat Seattle. And
How are the
I don't what
Browns?
am I gonna do? What am I gonna do then? The five
But
and two
all right?
Browns?
How good does it feel that the Bengals are the last in your division? Is that cool?
It feels so good. It
And that's
feels
where I said they would be.
it feels great. It's so beautiful that the Bengals are right now record wise. I know they're not, but record wise they're the worst team in the
But
AFC
that
North.
could continue.
Yeah,
I think it
I
will.
don't know. It could be more about scheduling, but Ravens versus Cardinals.
Josh Dobbs.
Look, this game better not be fucking close. I'm not gonna
Dude,
lie.
it will be.
It better
You'll
not
get that
be.
Baltimore heart attack. You'll get that fucking
It
chest
better not
pumping,
be.
dude.
We better
Where's
win.
Tuck when you need him?
We better win like 35-9. Like
You'll get that. Oh fuck, dude.
they better not
Oh
put up
fuck, dude.
double digits. It better be
Fucking
35 to
Lamar.
9 at the end of that game.
Where's
Uh,
Flacco when you need him?
no, Baltimore 100%.
Stay in the pocket.
And then another game I'm worried about, Devin. It's the fucking
It
Bengals
says
and
Kyler
Niners.
Murray is doubtful versus Baltimore. Sorry.
What?
That's absurd. Kyler's not playing once this season. It says he's
No, he
doubtful
is.
this week.
He is. He's going to play this year. He's been practicing.
Has he?
Mm-hmm. The Cardinals already came out and
His
said they
trigger
plan.
finger?
The Cardinals already came out and said they plan on having him play this year.
Oh fuck. Well,
He is.
it says he's doubtful this week. I don't think that
Yeah.
makes a difference. Josh Dobbs has been playing all right.
Yeah, no, I mean Kyler Murray coming back first game. I'm still gonna go with the Ravens. I just
I
don't
think
want it
that
to be.
might
I don't want it to be
help
close.
them. I know, but it 100% will be
So Chiefs Broncos
Chiefs.
apparently with a chance of snow.
Fuck Sean Payton. A chance of snow?
Yeah,
It is
27
October.
degrees.
It's almost November.
Bengals versus Niners. Another game I'm worried about. The Niners are vulnerable. The 49ers are
Also,
vulnerable.
yeah, I know. Brock Purdy's not playing. Sam Darnold's playing. I know. But this, Mikey, this is where we get to see how good, number one, this offense is with a different quarterback. Also, well, it says Brock could play. He passed concussion protocol, so he could play. But I think this also can show how good this 49ers D is. I got the Niners all day. I think the Bengals suck.
If
I think
Sam
Burrow's
Darnold,
shaking in his boots.
if
I think they
Sam,
win even if it is Sam Darnold.
no, if Sam Darnold
I agree.
plays, I'm going Cincinnati. If Brock Purdy plays, I'll go Niners. So that'll be a game time decision for
So
me.
you got a game time decision.
I got
Okay.
a quarterback decision.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
You
I'm
sure about
positive.
that? That's why?
I'm positive. 100%.
I
Bears
think you should.
Chargers.
Who?
Bears Chargers Sunday night football.
This is going to be a close game because the Chargers are complete choke artists.
For sure, but I do think they come out with the dub.
What fuckers put them on Sunday night football?
I don't know. They need to start flexing these games like right away. Not every team deserves a primetime game. I just want to come
Flex
out and
this with
say
the
that
fucking Chiefs game.
if I haven't said no, Chiefs
No,
Broncos.
sorry,
Fuck
not
that.
no. Flex this with the fucking Bengals game.
Sure. I've seen enough Niners on primetime, but I mean,
Honestly, I would rather watch the Niners on primetime every week than watch the Bears.
are you going Chargers?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say. So
But again, this is a sneaky one where the Bears, if they can get that offense rolling like they did against us, that is Washington.
bro, I don't think.
Whenever I say us, it's referring to a team that sucks.
Bro, I just don't think the Tyson Bagent led Bears are beating the
I
Chargers.
forgot about Badgett.
I just
Fields
don't think
still
it's
out.
gonna happen. And the final game, Monday Night Football, Raiders versus Lions.
Lions.
Yeah. Detroit
I'm not a
bounces.
fan.
Detroit bounces back this week after getting blown
I'm going to be
out.
honest. I'm not 100% sure on one of these games. Maybe Chiefs Broncos. Maybe Ravens Cardinals. Outside of that, I'm not. I got no idea.
You're right. No, they're
Maybe
Chargers.
Eagles
I'm
Commanders.
not too like I think the Chargers pretty easily beat the Bears. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I hope so.
I don't think that's a head scratcher. At least to me. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't think it's that much of a head scratcher. But there you go. We are locked in. As of right now, you're 67 and 39. I'm 73 and 33. I guess before
I
we
got to
talk,
remember. I have veered from you a little bit, or a couple times, maybe once. I don't know. I got to start doing that more. I got to
what do
start
you mean?
taking shots.
I mean, you don't. Nah, I mean, I would say go with who you think's gonna win. I mean, I don't.
No, I need to beat you.
You definitely do, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think it'll get a little more dicey down the road.
Or it could get much worse if I start making money moves.
Like week 12, 13, 14, like we get late.
We could be
Like
15, 20 games apart.
we could be, but I mean, the last 2 years we've ended pretty close, like within 5 games. I want to say.
I
So
think one time we were tied.
before we set this fantasy, before the bracket, I do want to say something about Florida, Georgia.
Okay.
Look, it's the number one team in the country.
Yep.
It's Georgia
Yep.
going up against an unranked 5-2 Florida team.
Yes. Who
Georgia's
were ranked
favorite. Georgia's
in the beginning of the
favorited 14.5 points. Pretty much everybody in the world, if not thinks knows Georgia's going to win. But I will say that Georgia has everything to lose, and
game?
Florida
Yes.
has nothing to lose.
Zero.
Florida has absolutely nothing to lose. Florida.
Now, do you think your team is capable enough?
Do I think our team's good enough to win? Versus Georgia to beat Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um, this is just one of those games where it's like I don't know why. Like I'm more confident in Florida going into this game than I might have any game this year.
Sure.
Like
This,
I
this
was
game's played in Jacksonville, right?
I was iffy going in versus South Carolina. I was iffy going against fucking Utah or fucking Tennessee or whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and say we're gonna win,
Sure.
but
But this is the best chance y'all got against the top team.
I will say that like I just said, we have nothing to lose. We get to go out and play a game that we've already been told we're losing. It's already
Yes.
in the books for everybody else. To
That
everybody
Georgia
else,
stays number one and y'all.
yeah, there's really no question. People are looking
Yeah.
forward to the playoffs right now.
Yep.
People aren't talking about us at all.
No.
And that is the I don't know. That's a good time to strike.
Sure.
It's a good time to strike. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see, Devin. But we got a little bit of fantasy to set before this bracket. Because let's see, yeah, NBA. We'll wait till Monday to talk some NBA. Let a couple more games happen. Uh,
Yes.
but
Wemby
fantasy
looks cool
football.
though. Wemby hasn't torn everything in his body yet.
Wemby looks cool. Chet got 7 blocks tonight.
Really? I saw him get crossed up the other night.
Yeah, no, he did. He did. Was it Drummond? Did Drummond drop him? Is
Yeah,
that who
Andre Drummond dropped it.
Jesus Christ.
That's sick.
So my
It's always a
quarterback already
good
played.
welcome to the NBA.
My quarterback already played, Devin, in my fantasy leagues. Josh Allen in both.
Oh yeah,
So for this week, I'm going in with
he played
43
well.
points from Josh Allen.
Fire.
Also 14 points from Levante David. I have
Massive from a D.
Kenneth Walker, DeAndre Swift, Devontae Adams, Christian Kirk, George Kittle, Najee Harris. Let me make this switch. Because right now I have Washington's defense in, but I gotta put
That's a bad idea.
Philly's defense in versus
Agreed.
y'all. I also
I
have
got the
Philly's.
Jags D against Pitt. I think that can be all right.
I about to say here. Let me go to this league, and then I'll pull your team up. Josh Allen once again in this league. Kenneth Walker, Gus Edwards. I have Josh Palmer. This is another one I have to change up too. So let me make some changes. So Kenneth Walker, we're gonna throw in Jamar Chase.
Yep.
Curtis Samuel is questionable. Now Deontay Johnson got lifted off IR and is going to play this week.
Ooh.
I don't know if I make that jump already, but that is an interesting
Who's another
play.
choice?
Well, right now I'm looking at Aaron Jones in the flex.
Okay.
No. Excuse me. I'm looking at okay, Tony Pollard over Aaron Jones.
Yes, even if Aaron Jones is playing.
Gus Edwards or Aaron Jones? Or Deontay Johnson?
If I'm gonna make an observation, I think y'all are gonna be passing the rock against Arizona a lot. I think this is where y'all cement in your passing game.
Yeah, but I also feel like there's a chance we win so easily that we run the ball. I mean, you gotta
You
understand
run the ball so much. Okay.
Gus the week before. I mean, bro went crazy.
Yeah, he did put up some numbers. Yeah, I don't know if I
See,
trust Deontay
64
just
yards
yet.
with a touchdown. Um,
I mean,
I'm gonna
definitely either one of those running backs, but I don't even know if Aaron Jones is playing.
I'm gonna wait to see. Or I could take Curtis Samuel out.
Yeah, as you should.
Curtis Samuel out, but then that leaves me Brandon Cooks or Deontay Johnson or Josh Palmer. Do I roll the dice with Deontay?
I think over Cooks, yeah.
All right. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll roll the dice. I'll roll the dice. All right. How's your team looking? Let's take a look at your team.
I'm hoarding some decent players right now. So Mike Evans played, got me a late touchdown. Dude, this
Mm-hmm.
dude was trolling with one catch for 7 yards the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Had 3 catches for like 34 yards and a tutty. Gave me 13 points. Um, Dak at quarterback right now against the Rams. I could throw in Joe Burr against San Fran, but I don't trust him against that defense. Um, Derrick Henry, of course. Raheem Mostert. He might get moved just in case he's injured still. Scary Terry at the wideout. Dalton Schultz at tight end. Brees Hall at running back could get moved for somebody else. Okereke, Jordan Hicks. Jags D against Pitt, and then Butker. Now I got. I'm not playing Njoku, but I got Pickens, London, and Nico Collins that I could all throw on here. I also got
No room for
Kareem Hunt and
Kareem.
Deonta Foreman. What about? I mean, Deonta Foreman went dummy last week.
Does he do it again?
I don't know. Who do the Bears got? The Chargers.
Does he do it again? That's the real question. I don't know if he does it again.
Yeah, I get the problem of kind of too many dudes. Do
I
I
mean,
do I
last
keep
week
Terry in?
he put 37 points up last week, bro.
But do I keep Terry or do I go a London? London's been a dude who's been a red zone guy. Nico against
Terry
Carolina,
Terry versus Philly could definitely get locked up.
big time.
Like Terry could definitely be a big sit-em this week.
I think he might be. And Terry hasn't done much of anything for me all season.
Like I might take Pickens or London over
What
Terry
about
this week
Nico?
versus Philly.
Nico against Carolina?
That's another possibility. That's another
Can I start
possibility.
Nico and Dalton Schultz?
Nah. Nah.
He's a 28% boom, 22% bust. I
And why
could get
not
a boom out of him.
Njoku?
I saw a thing that said he's a fringe starter.
And you're just buying it?
Yeah, Schultz did well for me last week. I'm not too concerned about my tight end position.
Okay, okay.
They're kind of hit or miss. Sometimes you get a good tight end week, sometimes you don't.
Well, yeah, no, I know about that with fucking George Kittle. Jesus
Yeah, dude.
Christ.
3 tutties or fucking 3 yards.
Yeah, but Mark
Yeah, I don't
Andrews,
know.
I
These are
yeah,
these are going to be some game time decisions.
yours
These are
is like
tough.
hard because you could have a bench that goes crazy,
I, I know. I've
or
had a
I
bench
mean, or
that's
the
gone.
complete opposite.
I know.
Um,
This is I got too many good, decent guys.
but we talked week 8. We talked Thursday night football. We talked college football. We talked fantasy. I think it's time to get into this bracket. Bro, your fucking fake laugh. Dude, your fake laugh was so bad. All right, I'm sorry. We got a bracket. Um,
No.
we do have a bracket. No Jeopardy today. Um,
What?
so let's see if I can pull this up. Um, let's see if we can find it. I believe it's this one. There we go. Can you
Oh,
see
what
this?
the fuck?
Can you see this screen, Devin?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we got 64 uniforms. 64 uniforms.
What?
Yeah, we got ourselves a bracket. So I'm gonna zoom in. We're gonna go one by one. Talk about uniforms. Put
Yeah.
whichever one over whichever one, and That'll essentially be we're gonna determine the best uniform of all time
You
today.
know what I was thinking about the other day?
Hmm.
Is that, speaking of brackets, where this idea came from was March Madness. Now, can't so say there's a March Madness bracket challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Can't AI just give you every single possibility, and then you can put all of those in, and then you win $1 million?
Um. Yeah. I mean, see, here's the thing, though. I mean, I don't know what the actual number for like how many possibilities there actually are because it's probably
There's a lot.
like insane. Like I'm thinking of
Mm-hmm.
like probably a number that's not even close to the realistic number of like
Um,
actual out. We're
maybe
talking like the same exact. It could be the same exact bracket for 64 teams, but one game
that
was
is
different in
true
each one. That is a lot of. I don't. I mean, yeah, no. AI is definitely gonna mess up some like betting and stuff and that
for
type of world,
sure.
but I don't know. I think I'm just keep it simple for now, and make our own bracket.
Holy fuck!
What's up?
It's 1 and 9.2 quintillion. What the fuck's a quintillion?
Yeah, a quintillion, Devin,
How many is that?
a quintillion. I don't know. You
All
were
right, that's
struggling
too
with
many. I
Roman
thought it would be
numerals
less, but
last
I
week,
mean, I
so
guess you could input a quintillion.
if you have time, I don't even know how much time does it take to write a quintillion brackets. It might be
Uh,
next March
at least a
Madness.
couple weeks. At least a couple weeks.
At
Yeah,
least
but
a
I don't know
couple
how you would be
weeks.
able to do it from the time they release it to when the games start.
That's
What
what
is
I'm
that?
saying.
A couple days?
It's gonna be next March.
Oh
It's gonna be
fuck!
time to do. You have to do next year's brackets and just have to hope that they made it. Anyways,
18
Devin,
zeros.
what you talking about?
18 zeros in a quintillion.
18 zeros in a quintillion. Let me. I don't even. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna hurt my brain trying to even write that down. I'm not writing 18 zeros down. That's how I know no one's writing a quintillion brackets. I don't even want to write down 18 zeros.
Well, 9 quintillion.
9 quintillion.
Yeah.
Not even 1 quintillion.
No. 9 of them.
All right. All right, Devin. Let's get into this bracket. So first up, let me know if you can or cannot
I
see
might be
if you ever have.
stupid. I don't know if AI can do that yet. That's pretty dumb on my part that I said that
I mean,
without any
I
research.
mean, you could technically just sit there and do it yourself. AI would do
Or
it
you
a
could
little
create this
quicker.
crazy algorithm that does it. But I don't know how to do any of that because
First matchup, Devin. Now I took in because
Giants.
we've done uniform. No, so the way it's set up like boom boom. So it's all black Cardinals and Raiders.
Oh, I got you. I see
Boom,
it now.
boom. That's how it's set up. Now we've done brackets before for uniforms. We've talked uniforms
Hmm.
on the pod. We've never had a visual, just straight up bracket.
Yeah, I had to look them up every
This
time.
is like a real official bracket we got going on. So I tried to take in a lot of the uniforms we talked about in the past, some new uniforms, maybe a couple of uniforms that
Do
some
you
people
do you
love.
remember who won?
I don't. I could honestly, if
We
I
don't
would
need
have
to look.
checked, I would say I could go check. Definitely have it written down somewhere, but I could go look.
It was probably the Commanders.
There is at least one Commander's uniform in this, so we will see. But first up,
The
a
racist one.
combination we're going to see a lot, and that's just the all black uniforms itself, because
Yeah.
that's one of the cleanest looks. I mean, in all sports, really, you
And
can't really
and
go
is that
wrong with what's up.
those are their new unis, right?
Yeah, these are like I'm looking at them. I mean, they got the ad on there. They got the NFL. What is that? The 100. So that was only couple or a few years ago. What are we? I don't even remember what
I think
year
that
we're
was
in.
2 years there, 2,
But
3 or something.
I mean,
I don't
essentially
know.
just the all black Cardinals uniforms with the white helmets.
Yeah, the white helmets are fire with the
I
all black.
always like the white helmets for the Cardinals, and I mean the all black and red. I mean, you really can't go wrong with black and red in
And those
any
are
color scheme.
that's the Raiders diarrhea color rush.
So these are the Raiders. I guess they're color rush uniforms, which
That's their rush. Yeah, it's terrible.
they're they're not bad. Like I like the
They're
gray
not. No, they're
numbers.
not.
I
the
like
worst.
they're cool. They're not gonna be the worst uniforms we see on this bracket, but I don't think they
No.
stand a chance versus these Cardinals uniforms.
Now the Cardinals ones aren't fucking tip top magoogie,
I mean, they
but
walk
they're
over.
much better than the Raiders one.
I would say I think they walk over the Raiders. So we're gonna move the Cardinals right along. So next matchup, Devin, we got a color
Ooh.
rush that I do like. That's Houston's color rush. And we got the Giants. This is when they, this is the Giants'
This is
throwback
the throwback.
uniforms. Their throwback uniforms, which I've always liked the Giants on
I
the
love the
side.
Giants. The underlying
Um,
Giants is beautiful
the
with
weird
the
like,
dark blue helmets.
but like I don't know. I've always felt weird about like the dark blue on blue. It's always been a little.
I
I mean,
feel like it's
it's
cooler.
okay. It's cool. It's all right. Like I like Houston or New England, like one solid dark blue. I kind of like that a little bit more.
Sure,
But I don't know. This is pretty close to me. What are you thinking?
I like the Giants one.
I'm honestly okay with. I know. I think it's gonna
Like
get. We might have to flip a coin in the future, but I'm okay with that.
the Texans one is cool, but and correct me if I'm wrong. They got one with red pants.
I was gonna say. Well, I was gonna say their red uniforms.
They're red jerseys.
I should have put those in here because I kind of like those as well. I don't think those
Those
made
are
the cut.
fire. The red on blue. I don't know if they do a blue on red, but
Here we go, Devin. So the Commanders all black. The Commanders all black uniforms. Probably. I mean, the uniform I like the most out of the Commanders.
yeah, out of
The all black and
Magic Johnson's.
it's nice because it's not too much. Like I always like a number on the helmet
Mm-hmm.
uniform with numbers on the helmet. Except for Alabama, I'm always like it. Um,
Well, obviously.
I saw I did a lot of like research and I saw a lot of like just other people's rankings and stuff. People were this was a people were back and forth on this orange Chicago look. I like it. I like the orange
I like it
helmets
too.
and I like the orange jerseys. I like and it's bright, it pops. I like I like these uniforms, but I also like these all blacks. I really wanted really wanted your opinion on these Commanders uniforms in particular.
I mean, the blacks are cool, but I don't know. Again, it gives me kind of like that, like the Falcons' New Jerseys, where they kind of just look like too like techie and too simple that they look cheap. I mean, I don't hate it, but there's not much.
Yeah, no, I
I don't
definitely
know if
don't
I could
hate
put it
them.
over the Bears one.
But these all orange bears or the orange tops, I think they might have to go over these Commanders.
I agree. Yeah,
Now that
if it was going against that Dolphins, I think we're fucked. I think anyone's fucked.
well, I mean, let's talk about
Whoa,
it.
did
We
you flip
got
the wrong one?
what?
Oh, you said the Bears are going forward.
Oh, did you disagree?
I thought you were leaning more toward Washington
Oh,
going
I
forward.
was leaning towards Chicago. Do we need to flip a
I'm
coin?
cool with that
Okay. I
because,
thought
yeah,
okay,
I mean, I
okay.
think they're very simple and kind of boring.
So
I also hate my own team.
we got one of the best uniforms
This is.
of all time. But I will say the 2000s
Did you just have to
Jags.
get all 32 teams in?
No, but the
Oh,
2000s Jags, the 2000s Jags uniforms, the class. I mean, these are I liked. I definitely liked, and this was like before they went to that like half gold, that half like gold
oh,
shit they
dude, that
had.
was
But
horrendous.
before that, this was like I don't know.
Do
I
they still
like
have
these.
those?
No,
The gold faded helmet?
no, I do not.
That was Bortle.
I don't think so.
That was Blake Bortles.
But I think Miami easily walks. Oh shit! I don't know what I just opened there. Miami easily walks in this one. We got all red, pretty much. Well, the color rush uniforms for the Buffalo Bills
Yesterday's jerseys, no?
versus Did they wear this? And did they wear
Or they
this
were
Thursday
all
Night
white.
Football? I can't. No, they wore. I think they just wore blue.
They were all
I
blue?
can't even. I can't even remember. But we have the color rush Bills going
They
up
were blue.
against
I'm done.
really. I mean, there's a reason why you don't really have to. I mean, it's the home uniforms for Seattle. I mean, they are just itself. They are beautiful. Like I
They are
mean,
clean.
when we're
I like
talking a solid dark blue, navy blue, whatever type of blue you want to say, I
yeah.
really like Seattle. but I like people were very I don't know, a lot of people love like it's like you got like me personally, I think there's good color rush uniforms and there were some bad ones. But then
There were some really bad ones.
you got people who like just hated the whole color rush thing. And then you got
That's not
people
still a thing, right?
I mean, now it's just an alternate uniform,
An
really.
alternate unit, but it's
Like
not
you
like
can wear it.
mandated every Thursday is a
No.
color rush day.
No, no,
Okay.
no. But I don't know. I think Seattle.
You think Seattle?
I think I really I mean just bro, the fact that I mean, we're talking we're talking Bills color rush versus just simple
It is a little
Seattle
goofy. It
simple
is goofy. It
Seattle
is dumb.
home and I think just their simple home uniforms walk.
Okay, that's fair.
And the red I don't know, just the red I don't know.
I mean, I still like the Bills ones, but I think it's totally
I
fair
like them. I like them though. Maybe
to put Seattle in there.
maybe other people disagree. Maybe they don't. Maybe hey, you know, maybe some
Are
people
those the
like this.
Jets unis?
Here we go, Devin. I
Or are
had
those
to
the
throw in.
Chargers? What are those?
These are the Jets. You're looking at Mark
That's
Sanchez here
Sanchez. Oh
in
my
some
god,
throwback Jets uniforms. Now this is a uniform I was talking about where some people like them, some people hate them.
they were cool.
But you want to talk about
A classic.
some of the best uniforms of all time? You want to talk about some of the best
You want to talk
uniforms of
about
all
losing three
time?
Super Bowls?
You want to talk about
You
losing
want to talk
three?
about losing three Super Bowls?
And then Terrell Davis carrying me to a back to back. Come on now,
Yeah.
stop playing. John Elway walks though.
You want to talk about losing to Dougie Williams?
Beautiful uniforms. I wish that
They
those
are
were
gorgeous.
the home
Now,
uniforms for the Broncos today.
now, they're nothing without the helmets. The helmets are everything.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, it
Orange
all.
jerseys with the new helmets, garbage. The D and the Bronco,
No, no. The blue,
the baby blue.
but the dark blue helmet with the D. I'm not really a big fan of that either.
I'm not a fan of that.
They
No, I
have
like
that
this one
too. I'm not, but orange Bronc. I mean, '80s Broncos uniforms walk.
every day. Am I looking at Warren Moon?
You're looking at the beautiful Houston Oilers going up against this. There was a lot of Green Bay uniforms
Who
to
is
pick
that?
from. It's Warren Moon.
Okay.
There were a lot of Green Bay uniforms to pick from, but I picked this one. I don't know why, but I picked it.
What about the ones with like the ones that look like those Jets ones? With the
I hate
big
those
stupid
uniforms.
circle in it.
I hate them. I don't even know if I put it in here. I hate those uniforms so much. But
I doubt they're in it.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've always loved Houston's the Oilers.
And
uniforms.
again, I don't know what it was, but in a lot of sports, well, at least baseball and football, they did that baby blue, and that baby blue is gorgeous.
Well, that's what won the all-time.
It was those Cardinals ones, right?
It was those. I think we did a bracket for all-time uniforms, and that won the whole thing.
Honestly, those Green Bay ones are fucking not great.
They're all right. We got the red on gold 49ers going up against it looks like I'm gonna call it Browns color rush, but I think this is just their like dark brown.
That's their standard top at least.
They're all, but it's all dark brown. That's what the look is here. We're going for. Now this was basically I put in the Niners home uniforms in here because when I looked at like ranking the best uniforms, they were probably on every list I saw.
For sure.
And I mean there's some uniforms that are like really clean and have been around forever and have just gotten better. Now I think there are some that are a little iffy like I mean like okay, look at how boring like the Colts uniforms still are. But they're the same. Or it's like sure Chicago switches it up, but they really got the same uniforms that they did.
Agreed.
When they fucking first started playing football. These Niners uniforms, I don't know, they got a pop to them that
they're the same or very similar to what they've had forever, but those things are. Now, what I do miss, especially about back in the day, were those shiny gold ones, the one like the TO ones, like the ones that like the Jerry Rice, the ones that like had sparkle to them, not this like faded sort of weird yellowy gold thing. The ones that look like their helmet, those were fire.
Yeah, but I don't know. I put in this Browns uniforms trying to find a solid Browns uniform.
I mean, I don't hate the Browns uniform,
I don't
but
hate it
if
either,
we're
but
talking about a classic,
we're talking just a better uniform.
it's a
Like
Niners.
it's
I
the
mean, it's a
Niners.
put together. It's a put together uniform. Is tried and true.
Don't worry, y'all. I think we'll disagree a lot more in the upcoming rounds. The first round is always a piece of cake. We got Ravens color rush versus
Ravens. What the fuck is that?
dude. Look. They were on a lot of people's lists.
For
They were on.
what?
I don't look. I don't know why.
Worst unis?
They were just talked about as classic
What
uniforms. They
team
were
is
talked
that?
about as this. That's the Eagles. That is Donna. You're looking at Donovan McNabb
I'm looking
throwing the
at
football.
Donovan McNabb. I
Yes,
thought I was looking at McNeese
do the show.
State.
Yeah, no, you're looking at the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, speaking of teams who have never had a bad uniform, uh, talking about the Seattle Seahawks again, their
Yeah.
gray helmets with these uniforms right here. You know exactly what
Yeah.
uniform I'm talking about. These what 80s, 90s. I mean, I don't know what era we're looking
I don't
at
even
here,
know
but
who that quarterback is.
these Seattle Seahawks uniforms, a throwback uni that I've always loved. And then we have
You're
49ers
gonna
color
see
rush.
my the
It's
a real
fine.
close up on my face most of this time. Is that Bolden? Get
That
that
is
out of here.
Anquan Bolden. We have the 49ers color rush, a color rush that I did like, that I do like. Um,
It is cool,
I, I,
but
I
if you
do
compare
agree.
that to a
Yeah,
like the regular Niners uniform,
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not as good as their. If your color rush is worse than your home uniform,
yeah,
that's a problem.
exactly.
That's a problem.
Now,
Now, go
now,
ahead.
all right. When we're talking about the home Niners uni,
Mhm.
can we talk about the old ones with the cooler pants?
If you want to throw them in, because I mean they're so similar that I like. To
Yes,
me, there is no point in going uniforms for the Niners now, '90s uniforms for the
sure.
Niners. Like it's like they're
I like
so
the older ones
similar.
better, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna use that in my brain because
Okay.
it's got the same color as the helmet,
I
and I
mean,
like it.
okay. To me, essentially, that is whatever decade you want to go to. They're pretty much a 2% difference. Like it's not
Yes,
that. It's not. They're not that different. Now we have another great color rush. Another great
Seahawks color rush.
uniforms for, and some people hate the neon green. I love the neon
Ooh,
green. It pops crazy. But we got these black jerseys for the Detroit Lions that
I don't know if I've ever seen those in my life.
were not worn enough, because I do like these uniforms, and they got that really slick all gray look now, but I mean, I would not be opposed to some black uniforms for the Lions in the future, because I do like them. But do
What about
they
black unis, black helmets?
do whatever you want. It's Detroit. Do whatever the fuck y'all want. Y'all are the Lions.
That is true.
But do they stand the chance to the all neon Seattle Seahawks?
I think if they were all black, maybe.
Black, like black with blue stripes on them.
It's tough with the black and the silver pants for me. It just looks a little off.
I mean, I like Seattle walking here. What the fuck keeps opening on my screen? I don't know what that is, but do you see that when that pops up?
A little red thing.
No, it was like a whole different box.
Yeah, so that's just a box that would line it up
No, no, no,
with
no, no.
the
I
other.
mean like a different tab.
Oh no, I'm not saying that.
Okay, okay. I'm just making sure it's not good. I didn't. Okay, sorry. Anyways, now you want to talk about beautiful uniforms, Devin? You want to talk about uniforms that I love?
The baby
The
blue,
baby,
Chad.
the baby blue, bro. The baby
The baby
blue
blue.
Chargers uniforms, absolutely. And when you throw on the number on the side, I mean, it pulls it all together. And then you got Steelers color rush, which I do
It
like.
was all blacks.
Um,
Yeah, they're good.
but if we're talking, which one's better, I don't really
We
think.
are. That's what we're
I
doing,
know,
and it is
I
the
it's,
Chargers.
yeah, yeah, we are doing that, and I'm going to have to put the Chargers over that. Now
They're much better, in fact.
we have an alternate look for the Cowboys here, and then we have
Oh no,
this was essentially, I guess, their color rush away Saints uniforms.
Is that
Um,
not their? Do they do an all black for home?
they do. I
Okay.
mean, some teams their color rush uniforms were their uniforms, but
I like the
this,
whites.
I believe they threw this together
I didn't
when
mean
when
that.
the
That's
wow,
not a
yeah,
statement.
okay,
Some
third
of them.
third Bosa brother, Jesus
No,
Christ,
no, no. I
like,
like the other ones
I
too.
mean, oh my God, yeah, I know you love all the uniforms equally. I know, I
I just
got
the
you.
baby blues.
I know, yeah, the baby blues are the best, but
The baby. I'm not.
is your
Nope.
is your is your wa- is your is
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Is your Washington bias gonna make you pick the
Yes.
Saints, or is it Saints just?
No.
I
I.
think
I
the
don't.
Saints.
I don't think it's a Washington bias. I just think that this is trying to be a throwback. The
Yeah.
Cowboys one, they're trying to throw back to like the old school '90s ones with the blue shoulder pads, but I don't
Mm.
like those at all.
All
I
right.
think they look.
Two home uniforms going at it.
Oh.
We got the Panthers versus the Bills. I'm not gonna lie, Devin. When we're talking like if I had a top five, Panthers are in like just regular home uniforms. Panthers are up there.
Especially those Panthers when
I
they
mean,
were those still
no,
Reeboks?
that's
That's
like
Nike.
that's DJ Moore and them. That's yeah, no, that's
Oh, okay.
um.
I can never tell.
Look, those Bills uniforms, they're very clean. I like them a
The Bills
lot.
ones are cool. I do like. Yeah,
I think they beat a lot of uniforms in this bracket,
I think if the Bills had a blue field, I think that'd be much cooler.
but I think it's the Panthers.
Agreed. The
It's
NFL
the
needs to do that.
Panthers. All right,
They need
Devin,
to
here
make
you go. Round two for
a
Washington.
Boise field. Yeah, no, that's
We
all day. Give me that.
we got Washington's.
Give
I
me
mean,
Jason Campbell all fucking day, dude.
these throwback unis
That's a jersey I need. I'm looking that up right now.
versus these purple crush era Vikings. Well, not purple crush.
Fuck John,
Whatever
whatever his name
fucking
was. What's his name?
whatever. Ah,
John Mitchell or
John Randall. Not John. Is that
John
John
Randall.
Randall or fucking Bruce Irvin? Whoever we
Bruce
confuse these.
Smith.
Bruce Smith. Who's Bruce Irvin?
Whichever one. But those are
Bruce
fun. I'm
Irvin.
gonna have to
Bruce
buy that.
Irvin's was he the Seahawks?
He's a
I don't
Seahawk.
know. Yeah, okay. He was the Seahawks.
He was a Legion of Boom.
He was a Seahawk for a minute. All right, we got all black Jets uniforms going up against the all red Chiefs uniforms.
Oh,
Another this is a uniform
it's a
that
classic versus.
the Chiefs can throw on at any home game and they're gonna look clean. But these all black Jets uniforms right here, I'm not gonna lie, Devin, they're they I mean
They're
they
cool.
I like them. I like them.
So do I.
Like almost enough to flip
I
a
don't.
coin for this if you're going Chiefs.
I, I'm not. I'm not a big fan of that one. I'm not a
I'm
big fan of that Jets one. It's too new age.
I
It looks
think
too clean.
I think we gotta flip a coin, Devin. I'm gonna let you go heads
That's
or
fine.
tails.
Uh, Heads always.
It is tails.
God damn it.
So I'm letting the Jets all black walk. I'm sorry to the Chiefs fans. I know y'all got tough uniforms, yada yada yada. It's okay. Y'all got Taylor Swift. Y'all be all right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Y'all figured out. On to the next side, Devin.
Taylor Swift sucks, by the way.
I know. I know, Devin. I know how you feel about Taylor. We have the Carolina Panthers color rush uniforms. Now, this was the Carolina Panthers you were talking about. This was the era
Yes.
you were talking about right here. Versus another orange jersey. Now this was like an alternate, Ricky Williams days. The orange
Yeah.
jerseys. I think for that time, they were like
I
great.
mean, they look like Miami jerseys.
Like they were
Like
great.
the University of.
Yeah, they were great. Like for this time, like when these like Ricky Williams run around this shit, like give me that.
That's cool.
But I mean, like they don't even really have this type of orange
But
anymore.
but that orange doesn't even match the orange on their helmets. That's just a brighter orange.
Yeah, it is a little. It is pretty off.
That's
I
like
mean,
an early 2000s type of.
I'm
deal
definitely
that
going. I'm
always
definitely
looks bad.
going. I'm definitely agree with you on the Panthers for sure. The Panthers color rush are
Well, the Panthers one is
ridiculous.
great, but I hate that Miami one.
Here we go. Third
I'm liking
Washington
all the skins
uniform.
ones in here,
Look,
dude.
I'm liking Washington uniforms too. I was a big fan of these when I saw them, when I saw these, but then on the field, I don't know if you saw these on field, they do not look as good.
On field,
These Colts
did they
uniforms,
play in those against the Browns?
I
Yes.
they
No.
played in a, they
I
played
was
in
not a fan.
them like I was not a fan of
Two
these
weeks ago
uniforms at all.
or
But
last week. Last week.
these Washington uniforms right here, this like cream or tan or whatever you want to call it, with this,
It's a faded gold.
I do like these a lot. I do like these a lot.
With
Now
those old school colored jerseys, those are fire.
I had to
That
throw
was RG
these.
3.
I had to throw these in here because it's the OG,
No way you
the
put Testaverde on here.
the original, the
I think I have that
original,
football card.
the original Baltimore Ravens uniforms, which I think one
With
day
a
we
bird.
they need to come up with a concept, a
A
throwback
cool
concept,
a
because like
cool way to
the shield on the side and the bird on it and like the way the numbers, I don't know, I like them, but I don't really think when we're talking versus the creamsicles,
now the new age creamsicles.
any creamsicle,
I
any
agree.
creamsicle. I put this, this is like 2000s throwback creamsicles, but any creamsicle.
Yeah.
I don't think these throwback Ravens, they don't really.
I'm sorry,
No.
Vinny, that sucks, but
All right, we
ooh,
got
the Vicks.
all black Philadelphia Eagles versus the Michael Vick era Atlanta Falcons. Two beautiful uniforms. Another just Philly can throw this on. They're gonna throw this on anytime, and that all black is just gonna pop
Dude,
crazy.
in
I
a
don't
night
know.
game, a night
Yeah,
home game in Philly, a blackout game. Oh,
I don't know what it is about Philly's all black uniforms, but they're definitely up there. But this era of the Falcons, this was a clean look. I mean, everybody had this Michael Vick jersey. Like it seemed like half of America owned this red Michael Vick jersey. I mean, it was
yeah,
it's just a clean jersey. I mean, it was a
it
clean
is. It's
ass fucking
beautiful.
uniform. Um,
It's way better than the current Falcons ones, which are the worst uniforms
oh,
in football.
100%. But
Honestly,
I
dude,
like the Eagles more.
I did it. I did in the beginning, and then I started to look more into that fucking Vic jersey.
Mm. I like the Eagles more. If we gotta flip a coin, we can flip a coin.
Yeah, I like the Vic one.
I'm gonna go heads flipping right now. We got tails. Michael Vick moves on. All right. Next up we have these Denver Broncos uniforms going up. Now, I just want to say I randomly placed
Those are
this.
what?
I randomly placed this. I don't want to make it seem like I let the fucking Ravens walk. But my bad. But Denver Broncos, these are Denver Broncos throwback uniforms going up against the all black Ravens uniforms.
Those are the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
You see, like I said, I threw in a lot of infamous uniforms as well.
Sure. Okay.
Like maybe they're not the greatest, but they are some talk about. But
No,
these are definitely some hideous uniforms. And Kyle Orton is just not a quarterback I like looking at ever at all.
I couldn't tell you who that was.
Yeah, no, it's Kyle Orton.
What a
We
guy.
have another
You
great.
suck for putting these two up.
Why?
I like the Bengals one, but you can't beat this fucking Patriots deal.
Thank you. I'm glad.
It's
I'm glad we didn't
unbeatable.
even really need to have a conversation.
You did that on purpose.
No, I didn't do it on purpose. I'm telling you, I randomly put these together. But these Bengals all whites are cool. But these classic New England uniforms, come on, bro. They're.
Those are sick.
We're gonna find out, but they might be untouchable.
They
They
might.
might be untouchable. We have the all gray uniforms for Seattle, which is another. I mean, just another Seattle Seahawks uniform. I think it's the fourth one we've had.
Yeah.
I like them. I like them a lot. Just the gray, the green, the dark blue. I like all of it, and I also like.
I don't know how much I like the Chargers one. I feel like I could really like it, or it's just too weird.
I like them. I like them. They're cool. They were a better color rush uniform. Um, but I once again a more simple Seahawks uniform. I don't think they beat. I don't think they beat it. I think Seattle wins. I really do. I mean,
And honestly, I don't like the departure from baby blues for the Chargers. I don't know why they would ever do that.
well, they rock baby blue now.
No, I know, but for a color rush, if you went all baby blue,
Oh, yeah. They could have definitely went all baby blue, but I feel like this was, I don't know. I can't remember where they were in blues when they started the whole color rush thing. Next up, we have
I think that's a
Minnesota's.
throwback. They were playing the Broncos
Yeah, they
with
are
their
they are
with their
playing
shitty throwbacks
the
on.
shitty dark blue with the D. Now we got
Yeah,
the color rush Vikings going up against the all gray Detroit Lions.
God, I fuck with that all gray, dude.
Once again, this all gray, Devin. I'm telling you, there's some. It's the all black and this all gray.
It's pretty.
Right now, it's hitting. I
Like
think they go over.
I could like the Vikings ones,
They're cool.
but I
I
think that
think
purple
they're.
just sucks.
I think they're a little too simple though. Like I look at these and it's like, all right, these are literally the Niners uniforms, the Niners black and reds, but just purple and gold or purple and yellow.
They gotta go back to when they had the horns on the shoulder pads.
Yeah, no, Minnesota definitely should
Ooh,
look at switching it up. All right,
ooh.
see, this is a completely different type of orange here. So you got these color rush uniforms for Miami and the worst helmet change of all time, going from the best dolphin to the most crooked, like fucking. I hate the new
Now
Dolphins logo.
this isn't even a knock on these horrible Dolphins uniforms. Those Falcons ones are gorgeous.
Yeah, no, they're great.
Those helmets,
Yeah, no, the red helmets with the simple black jerseys,
beautiful.
they're great. They're
Now
great.
it's for me. A lot of this comes down to helmet.
Well, I mean,
That
helmets play a big
helmet's
factor in it.
beautiful.
At the end of the day, that's like, I mean, you got your whole logo on there. You got your whole like it plays. It's like a pair of shoes or a hat you
But
throw
I've
on.
never
Like it.
seen those Dolphins ones. Those
This
are
was
the
like
worst
color. This
things
was
I've ever
color
seen.
rush era.
I know, but they're like gold, orange, yellow bullshit. What
Well,
is that?
they're like that new orange that they have now. Like that's like their orange they have.
That can't be the same as their helmets.
All right, we got classic throwback Philadelphia Eagles, the Kelly green, versus white on purple Baltimore Ravens. This was a newer uniform for the Ravens. I
Yes,
think is a. I mean, it seems like a fan favorite. Any other Ravens fan I see, they talk about it.
it's a
It's
good
up
look.
there. I like it. The purple pants itself were a great addition for the Ravens, but this is a
I
classic.
like the Ravens purple color rush, but it's damn near impossible to beat the Kelly Greens, especially in the first round. And they wore them the other night, and they're beautiful.
They did wear them the other night, and they were beautiful. They were beautiful. All right, I almost wanted to flip a coin on that, but I'll
We
give it
can't
to you.
flip a coin. I
Bro,
get
okay. At the end of the day, we were having a conversation about a regular away uniform versus a classic throwback. Just the fact that we could have the conversation means that
agreed.
that
Agreed.
they're just like we talked like Bills versus Seahawks or whoever we talked about. It's like there are some just regular
Now,
uniforms.
if we were talking the unis that y'all wore when you blew out the Rams in 2019, the all purple with the gold letters,
Yeah, our color rush.
those are fire.
Yeah, no, beautiful, beautiful. We
Gorgeous.
have the yellow helmets, black jerseys, white pants for the Steelers. I mean, I like this look. I've always kind of fucked with that look. Something that I don't mean they haven't really,
The Bumblebees.
they haven't dabbled in that in a while. But
No. Is that
not
still
to
James?
this James Harrison. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have
CJ 2K.
these. You have these.
Ugh.
I don't think that's CJ, bro.
That's not?
No.
That's Derrick Henry. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I saw the dreads.
You got these Tennessee Titans uniforms.
You know I
Honestly,
did find out recently
what
that
did you
my
find out
eyesight is
recently?
not good.
How bad is it?
It's not bad, but like I was told that it wasn't good, and then I started paying attention to road signs at night, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't see
Well, I mean,
shit."
yeah, I mean, it's hard to see. It's harder to see things at night.
Like my eyes
Ever.
are definitely not bad, but they're not perfect. But it was weird to be like, "Ah, your eyes aren't good," and I was like, "Fuck." I'm not getting glasses though. Glasses are for those people.
Glasses are for anybody who has poor eyesight, Devin. I'm not
No,
really. I don't have a strong opinion for either one. I'm okay with whatever.
I like the Titans ones.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Baby Blue is always going to win. Now, I will say after the first round, we're not really going to be too in depth about these uniforms.
No.
Like
What the fuck are
we're gonna
those?
all right,
Is
so
that a CFL uniform?
we have the 2000 early
Zoom in a little bit
2000s.
more. I got to see that.
We have the early 2000s Buccaneers uniforms. And if I'm
Classics.
correct, I believe these are Steelers uniforms.
I would think that's. I said some were the worst. That's the worst. I mean, that looks like a soccer uniform.
They definitely they're definitely yeah. Steelers throwback uniforms. I don't know what era they were worn in. I don't know if
That
I
looks
can
like early 2000s to late
well
90s.
but I believe that was a throwback
Oh,
uniform.
I mean, that just
Yeah,
looks like
yeah, that's a throwback for their it looks like one of their first ever uniforms that they had. Yeah, pretty bad.
in
Pretty bad.
1912.
Pretty bad. Definitely looks like a soccer uniform. And I mean, these Bucks, I mean, there's a reason why they changed and then went back to this
Yes.
style. I mean, these are some clean,
And that's, again, look at those pants. The shiny pants.
shiny pants. Yeah,
Love the shiny
the
pants.
pants pop. The pants pop, Devin.
Shiny
Um,
grays, dude.
Now, I had to throw in some terrible Ravens uniforms. I had to throw it in. We have one of the worst Ravens uniforms. Probably the worst. These are the
Did
worst.
y'all lose that game?
If I'm not mistaken, this was the game. I think we lost to the Chiefs. But yeah, we definitely
Well,
lost. This was our
yeah.
year. We went like I want to say this year like everybody got hurt and like we played
Yeah, I
terrible.
think.
It was like our 20th season anniversary. I see the badge on there. Going up against essentially I guess Broncos color rush. The helmet we've been shitting on all day, all podcast,
But,
but it
yeah.
walks over
Like, the dark
those.
blue. Like, the reason we say that the dark blue helmets are garbage is because we're comparing it to the old schools. And that's the Packers uniform I
There
was
you
talking
go.
about. I thought you
There
were
you
putting
go.
it.
They did make it. You have these Packers uniforms going up against the Bumblebee Steelers uniforms, and
See, I call the other ones the Bumblebees. I
I
got
can't believe
the
I'm gonna say it, but
brain.
the Bumblebees might win a round.
I agree.
The Bumblebees might win. They might just win a round. I think they have to.
I think those.
A terrible matchup, 1 versus 16. We have the baby blue on yellow with the numbers on the side for the Chargers going up
Dude,
against
that's 1 versus 64.
these
Those
Falcons
are
uniforms, Devin.
horrible.
Those
Horrible.
those Falcons uniforms. And last but not least, the last matchup of the first round, we have these alternates throwback Chicago uniforms versus Saints home uniforms.
Now, it does feel worse watching Derek Carr in those uniforms than Drew Brees.
Yeah, and I really like the dark blue and
I like him.
orange. Like I hate to say it might be the upset of the first round, but I think
I
do Bears go?
I think so. I do enjoy those, but I mean they're not going to go far. But
I think
neither
yeah,
would the Saints one, especially in that matchup.
might be a Cinderella story. We might have to see, but
Now
all
this is
right.
where it's going to get fucking hard.
Going on to the second round, we got all black Cardinals versus the throwback Giants uniforms.
Phil Sims era.
Bro, I don't know. I mean at this point I think the final four is probably going to be all blacks and throwbacks,
Well, it's probably going to be throwbacks.
but I think the Giants might go.
I thought you were going to be pushing. Who are you pushing for?
The Giants. I think the Giants
So am I.
will.
I thought you were pushing for the Cardinals. I'm Giants all day.
We got Orange Bears
Oh,
versus Classic Miami. Is this
that
a conversation?
green teal. No, not even
Okay,
close.
I was gonna say I wasn't
Bears.
sure if this
What?
was
I'm kidding.
okay. I was hey, you never know. You never know nowadays. What
Nowadays.
you never know. You never know. All right, we got Seattle
Oh,
Seahawks home
fuck.
uniforms, which another. I mean, these are bad early matchups, bro. Because this is like a Elite Eight, Final Four type matchup in my head. But
Yeah, agreed.
you got throwback Broncos versus
Both of
home.
these remind me of losing Super Bowls.
Yes, yes. I I think we got to say bye to
Broncos.
Seattle. Yeah, I think
Well,
Broncos.
Seattle's still in it.
Seattle's definitely still in it, but
Just not
yeah.
now. I think if those home unis were in a different place, I think so.
All right, Houston Oilers, Niners.
I gotta remember the shiny pants.
Bro, but you got to remember that these Houston Oilers uniforms are
Are
fucking
top tier.
beautiful. They are
They're top.
beautiful. I think
With the helmet,
our throwback bias is starting to peek through something crazy, but
I mean, our throwback bias is absurd.
but I think it walks. All right, we got
Oh, this
Ravens.
is why I didn't even register y'all's color rushes because it went up against that horrific
Yeah,
Eagles
yeah,
uni.
yeah. We got Ravens color rush versus the throwback Seattle Seahawks uniforms. I'm gonna let you decide because I think I'm a little too biased.
Honestly, I like the Seahawks ones, but they're not my favorite.
I think if they brought them back and
I think they could make them cool, but this
made
is still
them
like the jerseys don't look great.
like if they did it how Philly does with the Kelly Green, like if they did that now,
Makes them pop, makes them look nice.
I think it would be some crazy uniform. It would be a crazy
But those are
uniform.
the best Ravens unis they got,
I mean, I'll take
in
it.
my opinion.
I'll take it. I didn't put all black in here, which I think is up there in our.
I thought
Uh,
all black wasn't there. I think it
did I
is.
put it in the Ravens all? I don't remember if I did. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Now this is tough.
Look, this is tough, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Baby blue over neon green every single day of the week.
I know. Agreed.
It's baby blue over neon green. I
Agreed.
really I can't lie. Um, we got the all white Saints versus Carolina Panthers home uniforms.
Yeah, no. Not a question, I don't think.
Panthers?
Yeah.
Look, the Panthers home uniforms are ridiculous.
I
They
feel like the
are,
Saints could do more with their unis. I think
and they're another team, bro. Where they just had like pretty much the same shit forever.
but back in the day with like Archie, I think their shit was cooler. At least it was different than this shit. Because the whole time Breeze has been in New Orleans or was
I
in New
mean, yeah,
Orleans,
I
they
think
had the same units.
I mean the outcome of the Saints uniforms might be completely different if they weren't known as like the Aints at one point. You know,
Yes.
like who knows what would have happened. We have Washington's throwbacks versus the all black Jets uniforms.
Those helmets are top tier, brother. That's like an
Look, look,
old
okay,
school
here's the
logo.
thing though, Devin. These helmets are top tier, but can we talk about anything else? I mean,
The 75 patch is tough.
it's a very simple, just yeah. I mean, the 75 patch is tough, but 1 year later, it's not as tough because you don't have the patch. So, I
I
mean,
agree.
it's cool, but really over this all black. So you really don't like these Jets uniforms? I mean, I'll let Washington go. I'll let Washington
But
go. I'm gonna see. I want to see how they hold up. I want to see it. I want to see how they hold up to the rest of the bracket. Let's find out how good they truly are. I'd really like to see.
I don't
Hold
know.
on to
Maybe
the
if the Jets didn't say that they like could be better than the 85 Bears, maybe.
bro, but I mean, what? I don't know.
I'm joking. That's a joke.
I don't know what that. Okay, I was gonna say. All right, Carolina color rush. And then your guys' I guess throwback uniforms, just classic
They are.
uniforms. whatever you want to call
Throwbacks.
them. Look, I think
I'll
y'all
let you
beat.
pick because
I
I had.
think I think y'all beat a lot of uniforms in this.
Mhm.
But when we're just talking, just aesthetically pleasing, these baby blue, these all blue
Dude, those are
Carolina
hold
Panthers
on. Those are the you
uniforms,
like that unis, dude.
huh?
That's when we beat Tampa. That's when we came back and beat Tampa.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. That's cool and
I'm
all.
kidding.
I was gonna say that's cool and all, but these are the
Nah,
15 and this is the 15-1 MVP. I mean, I gotta let
I
Cam
agree.
walk on this one. I like those a lot. We got
And the
Vic
Super
era.
Bowl choke artist.
Oh shit, Vic era
You just
Falcons.
strum a guitar?
Vic era Falcons versus the Creamsicle Bucks.
Cream daddies all day. That's disgusting that I said that.
That was crazy what you just said. That was absolutely insane. We have
It
there we
felt
go.
nice. It felt nice in the
The
moment, and then I
the
almost vomited.
the all black Ravens uniforms going up against the classic New England Patriots uniforms. Just say it. Just say it.
I don't think I have to.
Just say it. Yeah, I'll just do it. I'll just fucking do it. All right. All gray
But once
versus
upon a time, no, never mind. That makes no sense.
yeah, no, I don't know where you're going with that. But we got all gray versus all gray. We have Lions all gray versus Seahawks all gray. look, look, this new look for the Lions, it's cool.
It
I
is.
appreciate it. But this
I
this
agree.
this green,
With the green outline of the numbers, I mean, the Seahawks unis have always been more intricate than anybody else's unis.
yeah, no, they
I
they
don't
are
know what that like those markings are, like those little dashes. No idea what that is.
where like the
Like on the shoulders, or I don't know if, or no, the pants.
oh, you mean like just like the
Yeah, I don't know
lines
what
on
that
them?
is,
Whatever you want to call it.
but
I don't
they're sick
they're very they pay a lot of attention to their to detail with their uniforms for sure.
because they got a lot of people who do this.
Shut the fuck. Get the
Not like the
fuck
whole
out of
country
here.
doesn't do it. Dude,
Um,
let me have my Seattle's high all the time.
that'd have been funny
Oh,
in like
everyone in Colorado smokes pot,
that'd have
dude.
been funny like 10 years ago.
I know.
That'd have been a hit. That'd have been like, damn,
That would have been funny with all
Devin
my
is
old friends. They would have been like, "Oh, there's a bunch of junkies, you know, dude. They smoke pot. Relax."
wow. You're like playing so many characters. I'm getting
I'm playing
confused.
a lot of characters. No, but that's what they
I'm
used to
starting
say,
to get so
dude.
confused.
Dude, when they legalized weed in Colorado, they're like, "Dude, what about car accidents?" You're like, "Shut the fuck up, jackass."
Whatever. Car accident, schmar accident. We got these
Not what I
Atlanta
meant.
Falcons. That's what I meant. We got these Atlanta Falcons uniforms
Whoa.
versus
He kills everybody.
no don't Kelly Green
It
Philadelphia.
does.
It doesn't.
Roof, roof. Oh shit! I gotta stop
Um
talking.
um I think Kelly Green walks.
Now we got to figure out your terminology. Walks means leaves.
Okay, walks like okay, like LeBron versus me in a game of pickup, he walks like he walks all over me. Like that's what I mean by like, he walk like they walk
We
all
got
over.
different.
Nah, you're wrong. You're the
No, no,
one that's
no,
wrong. You're wrong.
no. We have different.
I'm about to say
What's it called?
when I use walk, I
Slang.
mean like they walk. Like no, like yeah, no, he walks easy. Like it's easy. Like it's a cakewalk. It's a walk. Like it's easy. Like they
No,
walk.
when I say walks, I mean that motherfucker is out. He's
No,
walking.
I'm saying the Eagles win. They move
See, we
on.
got one word for going both ways. But yes, the
I
Eagles
think
do
there's
it.
a different word for that, but um,
What's the other word?
for going both ways. But so
Is that what the
Eagles
Pans
uniforms,
do? The Pans
Eagles
go
uniform.
all way.
Do we have to flip a coin, or
I
are you
agree.
going Eagles
I agree.
uniforms?
I agree.
All right,
But I
Eagles.
still love the Falcons helmets. Those are fire.
They're cool. They're cool, but their new uniforms still are the worst uniforms in the league. Um, we got baby blue Tennessee versus Early
Yes.
2000s Bucks.
Oof.
I think
I agree.
I hate to use
The
it
Bucks.
again, but I think the Bucks walk. I think. I mean,
I think so.
I think.
The
Yeah, no.
Bucks
I didn't really have
move on.
I didn't have really an argument for Tennessee in the first round,
No,
right?
I mean,
And I don't now.
like I like the Tennessee ones. I think they're dope.
They're cool. They're cool.
Now, do we let the triple Bs walk? I don't know how to say walk.
Look,
Walk means
these
to exit.
uniforms suck, bro. These uniforms suck. These
Do they?
uniforms don't suck.
That is true.
These uniforms suck. These uniforms don't suck. How could you
Agreed.
not say Denver walks on this? I mean, come on.
Denver moves on.
The fact that these Steelers uniforms even made it out of the first round kind of irritates me, but it's okay.
They
We
were going
have
up against the diarrhea team.
baby
Chargers.
blue on yellow. Oh, okay.
They're
All right.
gorgeous.
I was making sure. All right. Okay. Cool.
We knew the Bears were
All
getting jumped.
right. We got our Elite Eight, Devin.
Sweet 16?
Oh, sorry. Sweet 16. Throwback Giants versus Throwback Dolphins.
The throwback Giants are cool.
They're great. They made a great run.
They did. I don't know who number 11 is, but
It's Devontae Parker. But I think,
that
yeah,
is?
I think Miami.
What about Miami's like Brandon Marshall? Do they have Brandon Marshall throwbacks?
Brandon Marshall was a Dolphin at one point. He was in the orange era when they wore those. They would rock the orange
Now, what
alternates.
about Jason Taylor era?
It's the same era.
Is it?
Jason
I
Taylor
thought Taylor
and
was earlier. I
Jason
guess
Taylor
not.
was what, like early 2000s?
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Anyways, we have Devin, we have a match up.
Oh, fuck, dude. This could
We
be a
have
final.
the Oilers versus the Denver Broncos 80s
Now,
uniforms.
people need to remember that this is a bracket.
What do you mean?
We're not just going through and hand picking. This is the tough one to have in the Sweet 16.
No, for sure. Like, no, this should be a Final Four. This could be a finals matchup. This could be
This
the
is like
last two uniforms.
this is like the national championship from last year.
Yes.
This is Ohio State, Georgia.
Yeah, exactly. But who is Georgia? That's the question. Who is Georgia?
Who is Georgia?
Who is Georgia, bro? Look.
Now, one's beautiful as a whole. One, the helmet ties it all up.
I was leaning towards Tennessee as well.
Like, don't get me wrong. Big fan of the Broncos.
I was leaning
But with
towards
the old
Tennessee.
logo, with the cream jerseys, it's all day.
I was leaning towards
Now,
Tennessee.
why don't the Broncos ever do a cream jersey with orange helmets? Have they?
A cream jersey with an orange
Not.
helmet?
I keep saying cream. I mean baby blue. Make the jersey the color of the helmet.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Maybe they have. I don't know.
Maybe I can't even remember. But we have Color Rush Ravens
Know where I
versus
am.
Color Rush Ravens baby blue on white Chargers. Once again,
Gonna be honest, Mikey.
I'm too biased.
No, I'm there with you.
What?
Like, with me seeing the baby blue Chargers with the yellow pants,
That's better, right? You think that's better too, right?
I think it's way better. I think it
And the number on the side?
I think it's one of the prettiest uniforms there is.
Okay.
But those purple with the gold letters under the lights,
okay.
I think it's one of the best Ravens unis ever.
I didn't think.
And I think it's more than the home uni of the Chargers.
What you mean?
Isn't that their regular home uni?
Yeah. I mean, that's what they wear now, I believe, right?
I think the yellow pants are way cooler.
Okay. I'll take it. Now I wish I could give back that same.
I can't.
I was about to say I wish I could like give back that same favor right now, but
Jake Delhomme can move forward. That's okay.
those Washington. This is
Delhomme?
no.
Delhomme?
This
No.
is like 2 years ago. This picture
No,
was
I
not
know,
taken.
but
This picture wasn't taken that
but
long
those
ago.
the Panthers have had those unis for a
Yeah, they've had the
while.
same thing. They've had the same thing since they've been a team. All right,
They haven't been a team for very long. Oh,
creamsicle Bucks versus color rush
hey,
Panthers.
at least one Panthers gets to move on. No,
Well, they creamsicles. You're saying
no, I'm saying the Panthers of the last matchup,
they just moved on.
not this one. Just because
No, the
it's the
creamsicles are
cream,
moving. Okay, okay, yeah. I was gonna say we're on the same page. We're on the
the
same page.
Warren Saps.
Yes, creamsicles moving on for sure. We have the throwback Patriots versus the all gray Seahawks. Um,
Malcolm Butler.
look, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's Patriots. If they beat all black Ravens, they beat all gray Seahawks.
I agree.
It's
No,
just like,
I think even me looking at the Seahawks ones makes me like them more.
oh yeah, the all grays are great, but
It's tough to beat those fuckers though,
yeah, yeah. All right, Kelly Green, Philly.
and it was for 20 years.
Kelly Green, Philly going up against early 2000s Bucks.
Who was the quarterback when they won? Is that Rich? Or was
Yeah.
Rich a? Yeah, okay.
No, it was well,
Was
it was
Rich a Raider?
let's say he was the Raider. It was fucking what's his fucking name, bro? You now I'm all I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
You know his name. We just can't think of it. Who cares? Because I don't know if they're better than these Eagles uniforms.
I don't think they are,
All
especially with
right.
Mike Vick's running around in them.
I'm
Looks nice.
I'm glad that was easy. All right. So we're
Nice.
saying bye to these Denver uniforms, right?
Very nice.
Right. These Denver uniforms are
Oh,
out.
100%.
Okay. I'm just making sure we're so yeah.
Uh,
Chargers. Chargers are gonna
100%.
move on. All right. We have
Shout out to Brent Crystals.
our Elite Eight, Devin. Are you ready
Brad
for
Johnson.
this? Are you ready for this? We have Miami Dolphins going up against the Houston Oilers. Look,
I need to pull a creamsicle out of my pants.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was fun. It was a cool ride,
It's fun fucking with the Dolphins.
but I think the Oilers move on.
I don't think there should be too much thinking involved here.
Okay. I was say okay.
I haven't had a
Oilers,
real thought in months.
Oilers move on. All right, we have Color Rush Ravens going up against the home uniforms for the Panthers. I think I gotta let you pick again. I'm not too sure.
I got a
I'll,
cheese stuck in my throat. For as
I'll
much as I
say
like the Panthers ones, I don't know.
I'll say like the Panthers, they're clean, bro. But I mean, those Ravens color rush,
All right,
they
all
are
right.
some,
100% agree.
they are some.
The Panthers ones are nice, but again, it's just their home unis and they're
All right,
good.
let's go over here. All right, Creamsicles versus Patriots.
All right, here's Georgia, Ohio State.
Is it? Is it? Is
This
it?
has to be, no?
I think it's pretty easy, bro. Like the Creamsicles are cool, but these
Yeah.
Patriots uniforms,
And honestly, I didn't. You saw the new creamsicles, right?
yeah, I mean they're cool. They're cool.
Wasn't as big of a fan
I like them.
at
I like
all.
them, but these Patriots uniforms, bro,
They weren't as. They're not as nice as the old schools.
I don't think this is even a conversation, bro. Like, I don't think this is
No,
close.
I agree.
I don't think it's close at all.
But the Doug Williams creamsicles just looked way better than the new ones did. The
all
new
right,
ones were too orange.
we got these Eagles right here
They,
going up against
wait,
these Chargers right here.
now what if we had the Eagles uniforms that look like these Chargers ones? Who wins that one?
Oh, well, the Chargers, because those Eagles ones are disgusting. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think Chargers move on.
Kelly Greens are nice. They are cool.
They're
But I think
cool.
because they're called Kelly, honestly, I don't know what a Kelly Green is.
Neither do I.
Um,
But yeah, no,
and I think just them having the name, and also they sucked at football for a very long time. And people forget that the Eagles are a horrible organization.
we got our Final Four matchup.
So
We
the
got our
Chargers.
Final Four matchup. We got Color Rush Ravens versus the Houston Oilers.
Houston Oilers. Sorry.
Houston
No,
Oilers.
I'm not sorry.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with. Hey,
I
Ravens.
think
A Ravens uniform made it to the Final Four. I'm not mad at that at all. But you want to talk about a hard decision to make. You got the classic Patriots going up against the blue on yellow
versus the new
Chargers.
age. Not sure there's much of a question, to be honest with you.
Here's the thing. This is like the most competition these Patriots uniforms have gone up against.
By far. By far.
And I still don't really think now that I'm looking at it, it's like, do they really even have much of a debate? Or do the Chargers walk here?
You're fucking with me.
I'm fucking with you?
You're absolutely messing with me.
You think that these red jerseys are better than these blue and yellow uniforms?
I don't know. I thought the Pats ones were fire.
I mean, we can flip a coin. We can flip a coin. We can flip a coin. I'm going Chargers. I'm going Chargers. If you want to rock, go ahead and you want to go heads or tails.
I'm cool with the Chargers ones.
You sure?
Can I look up the actual ones they're trying to throw back to?
I mean, I'll flip a coin. If you want me to flip a coin, I will flip a coin. No problem at all. But I think bro, we've been talking about these Chargers uniforms this whole bracket. We've been
I know.
this whole time. Like these Patriots uniforms have kind of just been walking. Like it's like, yeah, like it was kind of the same thing with these creamsicles. Like the creamsicles are cool, but they're not better than these Patriots uniforms, and these Patriots uniforms are cool, but I don't think they're better than these Chargers.
Give me like one more second.
You just let me know what you want to go with. What are you looking up?
I just getting closer views of these. Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree.
All right, we got our final matchup.
I think we were hyping up the Patriots ones a bit much.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's the helmet that does it.
It is, bro. Thank you. It is the helmet that does it.
The only thing it has. Those red jerseys are.
I mean, these two matchups. I mean, this matchup at the end. These two teams. I mean, their whole.
These
uniform,
are two complete.
I mean, they bring it together.
Complete unis.
They are. I like this finals matchup a lot.
I agree.
And here's the thing. What sucks is, Tennessee, they did bring back these uniforms.
Have they played in them?
I don't think they've played in them yet, but they are.
I'm seeing them on the internets.
They are very clean. Going up against these Chargers uniforms, though, man. Here's the thing, though. Is it crazy to say that compared to the Oilers uniforms, the Chargers might be a little too much?
I think that's fair to say. I think the Oilers ones are simple. Baby blue, the
Red.
fucking oil, whatchamacallit. I'm not that smart. And they have, I'm looking at their other ones when they wore blue on the bottom and white on the top. It still looks pretty.
Mm. Yeah, no,
I
I'm
know what
I'm
I'm.
locking in. I'm locking in for the Oilers.
I know. Yeah. I'm there.
There you go. There you have it. We figured out the best uniform of all time,
The
Devin. It
Chargers
turns
are
out
great unions, but it's a lot.
that the best uniform of all time happens to be the Oilers.
Now I don't
Which
know if there's another uniform that could beat it.
which I'm not too surprised. Like that's not
No,
I'm not shocked that
I
they
think we're
won this bracket,
definitely.
but
I think we're definitely gay for the baby blue. No,
okay,
100%.
okay,
Like top
okay.
to bottom,
For sure, for sure. I
literally.
mean, it was a baby blue versus baby blue at the end. Yeah. Um, but no, I think I like that. I like the opposite. Well, you know what it is, Devin. Are there any last words before we get out of here?
Um, Old people finish first.
Okay, okay, I
They
like that.
die
I
first
like that.
before young people.
I like that. I like that. Most of the
Honestly,
time.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Most of the time, I like that. Well, with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Brand new episodes every Saturday and Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday with a brand new episode. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.
Bye.